We're in week 7 of my great teams of the past, season number 3. We've skipped ahead just a little bit. We didn't broadcast any games from the first 2 series of week 7 because they didn't have any bearings on the standings. This is a big one, though, as this will be game number 2 out of 4 between the 1941 Brooklyn Dodgers and the 1946 Boston Red Sox. The Dodgers game won game 1, and it was a wild one. We'll come back to that. As you look at the standings now, the Dodgers 13 and 8. Really, if they win this one, they'll be in first place on winning percentage. And if they can win 2 of the next 3, they'll be tied with the Cubs and Yanks. If they can sweep the Red Sox, they'll be in first place by themselves, at least for the moment. What did you miss? What did we not broadcast? Well, the Cardinals and Senators, they split their 4-game series, and the Athletics took 3 out of 4 from the Tigers. But again, those series don't have any bearing on the top of the standings, so we didn't broadcast any of those. We're going to show 2 of the Dodger Red Sox games and we chose games 2 and games 4 because that is when the aces are going. The 2 of the best pitchers in the league, Curt Davis for the Dodgers, Dave Ferris for the Red Sox. Both have been unbelievable so far here in season 3. Unfortunately, they did not draw each other. Had no head-to-head matchup here, so Curt Davis of the Dodgers will go in this one. Dave Ferris of the Red Sox drew the game 4 start, so we're going to come back and broadcast game 4 as well, the finale of this series. Game number 1, Brooklyn jumped out to a 3-0 lead in the top of the 3rd. Boston came back, took a 5-3 lead in the 5th, led 6-3 after 8 innings. In the top of the 9th, the Dodgers put together a 5-run inning to go ahead 8-6. 2 outs, they still trailed by 3, but Pete Reeser and Joe Medwick had RBI singles. And then, just one of those crazy rules, a double steal comes up, so that ties the game. And then Dolph Camilli, that made it 6-6. Dolph Camilli came up and follows with a 2-run home run to make it 8-6 Dodgers. It's not over, though. Bottom of the 9th, the Red Sox, they put runners on second and third with 2 outs. Runner on second, third with nobody out. And then, although 1 run scored, the tying run stranded on third base, and the final score was 8-7 Dodgers. There were 28 hits in the game, 15 by Boston, 13 by Brooklyn. So a wild game 1 goes to the Dodgers, and they have their ace going in this one, Curt Davis. So we'll give you his numbers here in just a moment. But Dodgers, Red Sox, let's meet the starting lineups. First for the visiting Brooklyn Dodgers, leading off playing right field, it's Dixie Walker. Second baseman's Billy Herman. Center fielder is Pete Reeser. Left fielder, Joe Ducky Medwick. First baseman's Dolph Camilli. Third baseman, Cookie Lavagetto. Shortstop is Pee Wee Reese. The catcher is Mickey Owen. And the starting pitcher is Curt Davis. Davis, good numbers in 1941, 13-7, a 2.97 ERA. But so far here for the Dodgers, he has been unbelievable. 5-0 in his 5 starts. 4 complete games, 2 shutouts. He has a 1.26 earned run average, number 2 in the league, behind Boston's Dave Ferris, who we'll see in game number 4. Davis has allowed 6 runs in 43 innings. He's given up just 29 hits and 11 walks in those 43 innings. He's only struck out 13 on the season, and yet 5-0, a 1.26 ERA in 5 starts. So can he keep it going today and become the league's first 6-game winner? We'll see. For the Red Sox, leading off and playing shortstop, it's Johnny Pesky. Playing second base, Bobby Doerr. Left fielder is Ted Williams, and cleanup and playing first base, Rudy York. Center fielder is Dom DiMaggio, and right field is George Metkovich. The catcher is Hal Wagner. Third baseman, Rip Russell, and the starting pitcher for the Red Sox, Tex Houston. Houston 20-11, a 2.75 ERA in 1946. So far this season, 5 starts, Houston, 2 for 3, a 2.83 earned run average. He's given up 15 runs, 13 of them earned in 41 and a third innings, 28 hits and 9 walks. He struck out 27. 1941 Dodgers, they won 100 games. They lost the World Series to the Yankees. In 1946, the Red Sox won 104 games. They would lose the World Series to the St. Louis Cardinals. So, Brooklyn Dodgers, Boston Red Sox, Dodgers trying to move into first place with a good result in this one and the rest of the series. The Red Sox just trying to get back to 500 or better as they fell to 10-11 after that opening loss. So let's play ball. Tex Houston takes the mound for the Red Sox. Dixie Walker to lead off for the Dodgers. Walker is third on the team with a 275 average. And here we go. 62 is a 40. He fouls one off. 24 is a 31, lifts a fly ball into center field. It'll be caught by Dom DiMaggio for the first out. Here is Billy Herman. Herman, the Dodgers' top hitter so far, a 282 average, had 3 hits in game 1. 15 is an 8, but against the B pitcher, that's just going to be a well-hit ball into center field. DiMaggio tracks it down, and he's made the first 2 plays of the game, 2 away. Here is Pete Reeser. Reeser second on the Dodgers with a 279 average, second on the team with 5 home runs. With 2 outs, a 15 is a 10, and Reeser puts one up the middle, and it is through for the game's first hit. 2 out single for Reeser, and here comes Joe Ducky Medwick. Medwick has struggled. He is batting a team worst 198 among the starters and has not hit a home run this season. So 2 outs, runner on for Medwick. 45's a 14. Houston has the Z. That's ball 1, ball 2. 26 is a 24 ground ball to the shortstop, Gianni Pesci, and he throws over to first to end the inning. No score in the top of the first for the Dodgers, and the Red Sox come to the bat for the first time. Johnny Pesci to lead things off. Pesci is batting .287 this season. 15's a 7, and Pesci pulls one into right field. It'll fall in front of the right fielder Dixie Walker for a base hit. Leadoff runner aboard for the Red Sox, and Bobby Doerr steps in. Doerr having a very good season, second on the team with a .314 average, tied for the team high with 5 home runs. Began the week ranked 6th in the league in batting average and tied for 4th in the league with 17 runs batted in. So 1 out, nobody on for Doerr. 31's a 9, and against the B pitcher, that'll be a base hit. Back-to-back singles for Doerr, for Pesci and Doerr. There are runners on first and second, nobody out for Ted Williams. So Curt Davis has not given up much of anything this season. He is facing a first inning jam here. Runners first and second, nobody out. Ted Williams stands in. Williams hit .342 in 1946. So far in Great Teams of the Past, he is batting just .274 this season. Does have 5 home runs to have a share of the team lead. Williams, this was his 1946 was his first year back after 3 years in World War II. He won the MVP award in 1946. So what does he do? Nobody out, first and second. Not good. 25. Ground ball to shortstop. Reese flips it to Herman. On to first. Double play. So there are 2 outs, but Pesci does advance to third base. So runner in scoring position, 2 outs. Here's Rudy York. York went 4 for 4 with a pair of doubles in game number 1. That raised his season batting average to .316, best on the team. He was, I believe, in the 200s before that 4-4 effort, was not in the league's top 10. He would be in the league's top 10 hitters right now if we were to go back and re-rank them. So can he continue his good start to the series here? Runner on third, 2 outs. Davis has pitched to York. 42's a 14. Davis pitches around him and issues a walk. So first and third, 2 outs. And here's Dom DiMaggio. DiMaggio, third on the team with a .289 average. He entered the week ranked second in the league with 19 runs batted in. He had 1 in game 1, so he's now at 20. And he has an RBI opportunity here with 2 outs. Davis's pitch. It's a 66. He's going to get at least 1. He'll roll on his second column. DiMaggio, 7 home runs in 1946. 52 is an 11. And DiMaggio places one into left field. It's going to be a run-scoring single. Pesky comes home, and Rudy York will stop at second. So DiMaggio, with his 21st RBI of the season, and the Red Sox lead 1-0. Here is George Metkovich. Metkovich is batting just .218. Had a big home run in game number 1, his third of the season. And he has runners on first and second with 2 outs. 45's a 14. Davis has the Z. Ball 1, ball 2. 66 is a 0. Metkovich will roll in his second column. 4 home runs in 1946. 41's a 7. That's a base hit into left field. They're going to send Rudy York. And Rudy York, Medwick's throw is in time to get Rudy York. York is slow, probably shouldn't have sent him. He is out at the plate. And that will end the inning. So 4 hits by the Red Sox in the first inning, but they only get 1 run and a chance for more. Still 1-0 Red Sox, and Curt Davis off to a rough start for the Dodgers. Top of the second for Brooklyn, Dolph Camilli to lead things off. Camilli is batting .211. Does have a team best 6 home runs. Did hit a home run in game 1, big one in the 9th inning. And he's got another one here. It's a blast to right, and it is gone. His 7th home run of the season. And just like that, we are tied at 1. So, a new ball game. Here is Cookie Lavagetto. Lavagetto in 203 for the Dodgers. 15 is an 8 against the B pitcher. That'll just be a fly out to center field for the first out. Pee Wee Reese has raised his season average to .256, 4th on the team. 25's a 9, and he will bloop one over the shortstop Johnny Pesky's head. It's going to fall in for a base hit. 3rd hit of the game for the Dodgers. Here's the catcher, Mickey Owen. Owen's batting .221. 42 is a 38. Pee Wee Reese steals second base. Reese's first stolen base of the season. Now, Dodgers have a runner in scoring position with 1 out. Another pitch to Owen. 53 is a 19. Owen is hit by the pitch. First and second, 1 out. Here's the pitcher, Curt Davis. Davis, 0 for 14 on the season. But if you've been following this at all, watching any of these broadcasts, you know that these pitchers have managed to come through with big hits time after time after time. So can Curt Davis do that here? Okay. Well, 33 be a hit in a lot of cases. 33 is an 8 against the B pitcher. That's just going to be a slow roller on the left side. The third baseman, Rip Russell, charges, picks it up, throws to first. He gets the out, but the runners do advance to second and third. And there are now 2 outs. Dixie Walker steps in. Walker is 0 for 1. Walker 9 runs batted in this season. Chance for a couple more. 65 is a 35, and he will just pop it up into foul territory on the right side. First baseman York makes the catch to end the inning. Brooklyn ties it up on the Camille home run. Go to the bottom of the second. Hal Wagner to lead off for the Red Sox. Wagner is batting .200 this season. 23 is a 12. Ground ball down the third base line. Lavagetto has it, comes up throwing in time for the first out. Rip Russell. Russell's hitting a team worst 167. Did have a couple of doubles in game number 1 of this series. 43 is a 29. Comebacker to the pitcher. Davis knocks it down, picks it up, throws to first. 2 outs. Here's the pitcher, Tex Houston. Mentioned Curt Davis was 0 for 14 coming into his first at-bat. Tex Houston also 0 for 14. And nothing, still no hits here for either pitcher as Houston pops it up. Second baseman Herman calls for it. He's got it. That'll end the second inning. We're still tied 1-1. 2, 3, 4 hitters for the Dodgers in the top of the third. Here's Billy Herman, who is 0 for 1. 62 is 13. Houston strikes him out. Pete Reiser singled his first time up. And Pete Reiser is going to put one into the left center field corner, not the corner, left center field gap. It's going to bounce around there. DiMaggio having to track it down. Reiser, who is fast, flies around the bases, and he has a 1-out triple. And Reiser came into today tied for first in the league with 4 triples. He is now in sole possession of first place with 5. So, go ahead run on third base, just 1 out. Here's Joe Medwick, who is 0 for 1 at the plate today. 23 is a 26. I didn't call it, so we'll say infield played deep. And what's going to happen is it will be a ground ball to the second baseman, Bobby Doerr. He will make the play to first for the second out, but Pete Reiser will score the go-ahead run. So Medwick with an RBI ground out. 2-1 Dodgers. Nobody on, 2 outs. Here's Dolph Camilli. Home run, his first time up. He's got 7 on the season. 26 is a 14. Houston doesn't give him anything to hit. He walks him. Lavagetto, 0 for 1 today. 34 is a 31, and that will be a fly ball into center field. Joe DiMaggio will run it down. Final out. 2-1 Dodgers. Going to the bottom of the third. Top of the order for the Red Sox. Here's Johnny Pesky. And the Red Sox is hitting with a single his first time up, but this time he will hit a fly ball into left. Joe Medwick will make the catch for the first out. Bobby Doerr had a single his first time at the plate. And he might have another one, but he does not. 55 is an 8. But against the B pitcher, that's just going to be a line drive in the center field, but caught by Pete Reiser for the second out. Ted Williams is 0 for 1. Can he do anything with 2 outs? Nobody on. 31's a 9. Yes, he does. He lines one up the middle. Base hit. 5 hits for the Red Sox here in the third inning. Rudy York walked his first time up. 4 for 4 at the plate in this series. And he will make his first out of the series. Davis strikes him out to end the inning. On to the fourth. Pee Wee Reese has a single. 42's a 23. Fly ball into left. Should be caught. It's not. Ted Williams drops it, and Reese is on first base after the error. Here's Mickey Owen, who was hit by a pitch earlier. 16's a 28. Ground ball to the shortstop. Pesky flips it to Door. On to first. Not in time for the double play. They do get the lead runner. That's the first out. Here's Curt Davis. He will look to sacrifice here. 23's a 24. Not a good bunt. It's going to result in another fielder's choice. So the lead runner retired. Now there are 2 outs. Here's Fred Dixie Walker, who is 0 for 2. And he is now 0 for 3 as he lifts a fly ball into center field. Dom DiMaggio has it. And nothing for Brooklyn in the top of the fourth. 5, 6, 7 hitters for Boston in the bottom of the fourth. Dom DiMaggio, RBI single in the first inning. And his good day continues as DiMaggio puts one into the outfield. It will fall in for a base hit. 6th hit of the day for Boston. Brooklyn's only got 4. George Metkovich, he is 1 for 1. 61's a 40. Metkovich takes ball 1. DiMaggio's stealing. Mickey Owen throws him out. DiMaggio caught stealing. That's the first out. So no one on base now. Metkovich again. 42 is a 13. Now Davis comes back, strikes out Metkovich for the second out. Hal Wagner, 66. That's a 0. He'll roll on his second column. 6 home runs in 1946. 42's a 5. He is going to rip one down the right field line, and he will walk into second base with a 2-out double. 7 hits for the Red Sox, but still just 1 run. Here is Rip Russell, who is 0 for 1 at the plate. 25's a 9. He puts one up the middle. It's another base hit. They are going to send Hal Wagner. Will he score? He slides under the tag. He is safe. The Red Sox tie it up. Rip Russell has an RBI single, and on the throw home, Rip Russell goes to second on the throw. So we are tied at 2 on the Russell RBI single. Runner on second, 2 outs. Here's Tex Houston, 0 for 1 today. 32's a 26. Ground ball to the second baseman Herman. He gobbles it up, throws to first. That'll end the inning. The Red Sox have tied it up. On to the fifth. Billy Herman's 0 for 2. 2, 3, 4 hitters here for the Dodgers. 31's a 9, and he will put one into right center field. That's going to fall in. Billy Herman will have himself a single. That'll bring up Pete Reeser, who is 2 for 2 with a single and a triple. Can he keep it going? Houston's pitch. 15's a 10. Yes, he will. He puts one into right center field. And it's a base hit, and Billy Herman will go from first to third. And then on the first pitch to Medwick, Reeser steals second base. Runners on second and third, nobody out. That is Reeser's third stolen base of the season. All right, Dodgers fell behind, went ahead. Red Sox tied it up. Brooklyn with a good chance to go back in front here. Joe Medwick is 0 for 2. Got runners on second and third, nobody out. Houston's pitch. Defense is playing in, let's say. 20 won't matter. 25's an 8. It's a fly ball to center. It's a deep fly ball to center field. DiMaggio has to go back to the warning track. He makes a really good catch. Herman tags and scores. Reeser goes from second to third. Sacrifice fly makes it 3-2 Brooklyn. So Medwick puts the Dodgers back in front. Still a chance for more. So they have a runner on third, one out. Here's Dolph Camilli, who has a solo home run and has walked. 53 is a 20. And that is a base hit up the middle. And Pete Reeser scores, and it is 4-2 Brooklyn. Camilli drives in his second run of the game. Still just one out. Runner on first for Lavagetta, who is 0 for 2. 56 is a 34. Pops it up. High pop fly in the infield. Johnny Pesky, the shortstop, has it for the second out. Pee Wee Reese has reached base both times. He's been up a single and then on an error. 52's a 27. Houston strikes him out to end the inning. 2 more runs for the Dodgers. They now lead 4-2. And the way Curt Davis has pitched this year, 4 runs ought to be enough, but he has been hit hard today. Red Sox have 8 hits in 4 innings. They come to the bat in the top of the 5th. It's the top of the order, 1, 2, 3, starting with Johnny Pesky, who is 1 for 2. Can Davis have an easy inning for once? Maybe. Pesky, fly ball to center field, caught by Reeser, 1 out. Bobby Dorr is 1 for 2. 46 is a 13. Davis strikes out Dorr. Ted Williams is 1 for 2 with 2 outs. 15's an 8 against the B pitcher. That is just a deep fly ball to center field, but caught at the warning track by Reeser. That's a 1-2-3 inning for Curt Davis. He needed that one. And now, to the top of the 6th, Brooklyn still leads 4-2. Brooklyn's got 4 runs on 7 hits. Boston 2 runs on 8 hits through the first 5 innings. 8, 9, and 1 hitters for the Dodgers, starting with Mickey Owen. Owen's 0 for 1 and has been hit by a pitch. 35 is a 36, looks at ball 1. 55 is an 8 against the B pitcher. That is just a well-hit ball, but Dom DiMaggio runs it down, makes the catch for the first out. Curt Davis is 0 for 2 today, extending his hitless streak to 0 for 16 on the season. And Houston strikes out Davis for the second out. It's okay. The Dodgers, as long as he pitches well, Dodgers don't care how well he hits. Here's Dixie Walker, who is 0 for 3. And he will hit another fly ball caught by Dom DiMaggio. And Tex Houston has a rare easy inning, 1, 2, 3 for him. To the bottom of the 6th. 4, 5, 6 hitters for Boston. Rudy York, 0 for 1 with a walk. Came in as the team's top hitter. And he will get another hit here, 4 for 4 in game 1. And he has another hit here. Will it go for extra bases? 17 home runs in 1946. 21 is a 6, and he will rip one to right center field. It's going to roll to the wall. Rudy York leads off the bottom of the 6th with a double. and that is his third double in 2 games. And they bring up the RBI machine, Dom DiMaggio. He is 2 for 2 today. He drove in the Red Sox's first run, his 21st RBI of the season, which might lead the league at this point. DiMaggio, 53's a 17. Deep fly to right, but it's going to stay in the park. Dixie Walker will make the catch. York tags, but he's slow. He's not going anywhere. And that's going to be the first out. George Metkovich is 1 for 2. He struck out his last time up. Home run in game number 1. 21's a 30. Routine fly ball to left that Joe Medwick will catch for the second out. So can the Red Sox do anything with this leadoff double by Rudy York? So far, nothing. And now there are 2 outs. Here's Hal Wagner, who is 1 for 2. He doubled his last time up. 51's a 14. First base is open. He walks. So here's first and second for Rip Russell. Russell had an RBI single last time up, tied the game at 2 in the 4th. Can he come through here again? 2 outs, bottom 6. Nope, 41's a 24. Ground ball to the second baseman, Billy Herman. Throws over to first, and the inning. On to the 7th. 2, 3, 4 hitters for the Dodgers. Billy Herman to lead off. Herman's 1 for 3. Ooh, that was almost a 22, but that 21 is just going to be a 32. Fly ball to right, and it'll be caught for the first out. Pete Reiser is 3 for 3. 2 singles, a triple. He's looking for hit number 4 here. Almost a 55, but no, 56 is a 22. Ground ball right side. York fields it. Tosses to Houston, covering first in time to get Reiser. Here's Joe Medwick, 0 for 2. A sacrifice fly in the 5th inning that gave Brooklyn a 3-2 lead. 31 is an 8. He hits it well. He hits it on the line at the center fielder, Dom DiMaggio. And nothing for Brooklyn in the top of the 7th. We're at the 7th inning stretch. Brooklyn leads 4-2. 9, 1, and 2 hitters coming up for the Red Sox. Tex Houston. His day is done. 4 runs, 7 hits in 7 innings. Boston needs runs, so they'll go to a pinch hitter. Houston doesn't have a hit all season, so Tom McBride will come to the plate. McBride, 301 hitter in 1946, and he has 1 hit and 4 at-bats so far this season. So McBride start the bottom of the 7th. 16's a 28. Round ball to the shortstop. Pee Wee Reese fields it cleanly, throws to first in time for the first out. Back to the top of the order. Johnny Pesky's 1 for 3 in this game. 33's a 0. He'll roll on his second column. Just 2 home runs in 1946. 51's a 6. And Pesky will put one into right field. Dixie Walker's going to have to chase after it. Johnny Pesky has a 1-out double. Tying run comes to the plate, and Bobby Doerr, 1 for 3 today. Doerr tied for the team high with 5 home runs on the season. Davis has pitched to Doerr. 61's 24. Pops him up. Reese has it for the second out. Ted Williams is 1 for 3 at the plate. Only came in hitting .274 on the season, hit .342 in 1946. 5 home runs, 17 RBI on the season. Can he do something here? Runner on second and 2 outs. Nope, 54 is a 32, and that will just be a fly ball to right. Dixie Walker will make the catch. Nothing for the Red Sox in the bottom of the seventh. Brooklyn still leads 4-2. Red Sox need a new pitcher, and they will go to Earl Johnson. Neither team has a very good bullpen. Johnson 5-4, a 3.71 ERA in 1946. So far in Great Teams of the Past Season 3, Johnson actually has been excellent. He has not allowed an earned run in 4 2/3 innings of work. This will be his fifth appearance. 0-0 record, has one save on the season. He will be facing the Dodgers' 5, 6, and 7 hitters. Start with Dolph Camilli, who is 2 for 2 with a home run. 25's an 8, and that will be a base hit. Camilli with Brooklyn's 8th hit of the game. Cookie Lavagetto to follow. He is 0 for 3 today. 15's an 8, and against a C pitcher, that's also a base hit into center field. Camilli stops at second. Back-to-back singles to open up the 8th inning. Here's Pee Wee Reese, 1 for 3 today. 65's a 35, pops it up, drifting into foul territory behind the plate, caught by the catcher, Hal Wagner, for the first out. Mickey Owen is 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch. 66, he will roll on his second column. He will have his first hit of the day, and Brooklyn will likely extend their lead here. Just one home run in 1941. 35 is a 6, and Owen puts one into the left center field gap. Camilli scores easily. They're going to try to send Lavagetto home. Lavagetto is fast. Williams' throw to Pesky. Pesky's throw to Wagner. Not in time. That is a 2-run double for Mickey Owen, and it is now 6-2 Dodgers. And here is Curt Davis, who is in line to win his 6th game of the season. He will swing away here, up by 4 runs. Still looking for his first hit of the season. 26 is a 24, pops it up. Shortstop Pesky will make the catch for the second out. Dixie Walker, 2 outs and a runner on second. Walker's 0 for 4. 62's a 40. That is a ground ball to second baseman Dorr, who throws him out to end the inning. Brooklyn adds 2 more, leads 6-2, going to the bottom of the 8th. Davis has labored. He has given up 10 hits in 7 innings, but just 2 runs to this point. Dodgers lead 6-2. Davis just needs 6 more outs. Rudy York to lead things off, 1 for 2, doubled his last time up. 46 is a 13. Davis strikes out York for the second time. There's Dom DiMaggio, 2 for 3, has driven in a run. 34 is a 31, fly ball to center. Reeser has it, 2 outs. George Metkovich is 1 for 3. 65 is a 35, weak ground ball right side, fielded by the first baseman Camilli. Takes it himself. 1-2-3 inning for Curt Davis. And we go to the 9th inning. Earl Johnson still on the hill for the Red Sox, gave up 2 runs in the 8th. First 2 earned runs allowed of the season. Yep, no errors there. So he has to face the 2-3-4 hitters for the Dodgers here in the 9th. Starting with Billy Herman, who is 1 for 4, came in as the team's top hitter with a .282 average. But he will in this case, hit a ground ball back to the pitcher. Johnson throws to first, 1 out. Pete Reeser is 3 for 4 with a triple. It's probably overtaken Herman on the team batting average lead. Herman came in hitting .282. Reeser is hitting .279. 34-31, another fly ball to center fielder, Dom DiMaggio. He's had plenty of work out there today. 2 outs. Here's Joe Medwick, 0 for 3 with a sacrifice fly. 15's a 7, and Joe Medwick has his first base hit of the day. Hit number 11 for Brooklyn. 2 outs, runner on first for Dolph Camilli, 3 for 3 with a home run and a walk. Does his good day continue? Nope, 56 is a 34. Johnson has the wide. Johnson strikes out Camilli to end the inning. So we go to the bottom of the ninth. Curt Davis will look to finish this one off. He's got the 7, 8, and 9 hitters coming up for the Red Sox. Hal Wagner, he is 1 for 2 with a double and a walk. Davis's pitch, 42 is a 14. Davis walks Wagner for the second time. Rip Russell's 1 for 3, RBI single back in the fourth. 13 is a 13. Davis strikes out Russell for the first out. Here is Earls Johnson, the pitcher position, so the Red Sox will go to Pinky Higgins as a pinch hitter. Higgins is batting .125 on the season, just 1 for 8. What does he do here? 25's an 8 against the B pitcher, though. That is just a sharply hit ball at the third baseman, Lavagetto. He knocks it down, picks it up. His only play is to first, and he does get the out. Hal Wagner passes to second base. All right, Red Sox down to their last out. 2 outs, bottom of the ninth. Runner on second. They're down by 4. Johnny Pesky is 2 for 4. He doubled his last time up. And a 32 is a 26, which is a ground ball to the second baseman, Billy Herman. He throws over to first, and that is the ball game. Final score, 1941 Brooklyn Dodgers 6, 1946 Boston Red Sox 2. Brooklyn has won both games 1 and 2 of this series in Boston. Brooklyn improves to 14-8 on the season, and for the moment, they are in first place on winning percentage, .636 winning percentage, just a touch better than the .625 of the Cubs and the Yankees. The Red Sox came into this series at .500, but they've lost the first 2, and they are now at 10-12 on the season. Brooklyn, 6 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 8 on base. The Red Sox, 2 runs on 10 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. Of the Dodgers' 11 hits, Pete Reeser and Dolph Camilli both had 3 hit games. They were the only Dodgers with multi-hit efforts. 3 of their 11 hits went for extra bases. Camilli had a solo home run. Pete Reeser had a triple. Mickey Owen had a double. 6 runs. 3 players drove in 2 runs apiece. Medwick had 2. Camilli had 2. Owen had 2. Curt Davis wins again. He is now 6-0 after 6 starts. This was his 5th complete game. Labored through this one. It wasn't easy, but he did only give up the 2 runs in 9 innings, despite giving up 10 hits and 3 walks. He also struck out 5. So Davis, 6-0 after 6 starts. For the Red Sox, 10 hits, 2 hit games for Johnny Pesky and Dom DiMaggio. 3 of their 10 hits went for extra base hits. Pesky, York, and Wagner had doubles. DiMaggio and Russell had RBI singles to account for their 2 runs. Tex Houston will take the loss. He will fall to 2-4 after 6 starts. 7 innings, 7 hits, 4 runs, all 4 earned, 1 walk, and 3 strikeouts. Earl Johnson pitched the next 2 innings, gave up 4 hits and 2 runs. So that is it. Game 2 between the Brooklyn Dodgers and the Boston Red Sox. We're going to come back shortly with game 4 of this series on YouTube because now that we've seen Curt Davis improve to 6-0, we want to see if Dave Ferris of the Red Sox can do the same. He is 5-0 with a 0.80 ERA after 5 starts. So look for that on the channel here soon. And then after that, we'll worry about the recap and stats and things like that. So if you want to see what's going on in this league standings, the schedule, stats, and all that, head over to the website rogersportsgames.com, and you can get all of the information about what's happening in this Great Teams of the Past season number 3, as well as my other projects. So that's all from Boston, where the Brooklyn Dodgers have defeated the Boston Red Sox 6-2 to go up 2-0 in this 4-game series. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like and subscribe.